Hello, and welcome to Color Commentary, where I will be talking today about Loki, Season 1, Episode 1 on Disney+. It's a new Marvel show. It will be spoilers, so this is your chance to leave now if you don't want to know what happened. Still here? Okay. Well, let me start by saying I think this show started off excellently. It kicked off great. I love that Loki is getting to be the actual god of mischief. Normally in the MCU, he's been just a big bad villain, want to take over the world, take over everything. But here you see him actually be the god of mischief, and it's awesome. He's great. I love it. Tom Hiddleston is excellent as Loki. I also like the character of Morbius. He's great as well. I can't think of the actor's name right now, but anything he's in, I'm typically a fan of. So, yeah. And the two of them play off each other excellently. This story picks up where Loki, picked up the Tesseract, the Space Stone, in the Avengers movie, and now he started a new timeline where they have to try to fix it. We also find out by the end of this episode that it's Loki, of course, that he's going to have to try to find to stop them from messing up the timeline, the quote-unquote sacred timeline. We'll get into more of that next week on the next episode. But as far as this episode goes, it was very entertaining. It informed us. It did a lot of flashbacks and reels just to catch you up on where Loki is in his life right now, to understand that he is a variant. The one that we saw die in Endgame died in Endgame. So this one gets to be the actual god of mischief, and it's so marvelous to behold. It is. It really is. Other characters in the show, the chief judge, I can't wait to see what she's going to be all about. From my understanding, she's supposed to be a love interest for King the Conqueror, who's going to be in the next Ant-Man movie. So see how her character develops is going to be interesting. And to see what all the different things that are going to be taking place throughout the timeline that either Loki has something to do with, or maybe a Loki variant has something to do with. There were tons of Easter eggs and a whole lot of setup for the multiverse in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's going to be so excellent when they really kick it off. And I can't wait for Doctor Strange, because that's when it's really going to really kick off. They started with WandaVision TV show, they continued it on right here in Loki, and then it's going to really bust the doors wide open next year with Doctor Strange. I can't wait. But this show, like I said, kicked off great. I love it. Can't wait to see the second episode. And I encourage everybody to watch this show, because it's good. It's worth it. It's definitely worth the time. And like I say, it sets up a lot for the future of the MCU. So you're going to want to know these types of things and Easter eggs, so you can be caught up. And when you see things pop up, you can be like, okay, I know what that is or where that came from. Just to give you a heads up. Hope to see you guys next week when we do episode 2 here on Color Commentary.